From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. And on the hill, the big righty, Nick Pivetta. What's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. To the right side, Grissom. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out on Acuna. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One down, base is empty. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw, safe.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
1 out and a runner at second. Wouldn't chase that time.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Walker fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boo.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And another ball.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. At the belt and fires. And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One down. Here is Matt Olson. And that one cutting but missing down low. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Fastball for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball still a 1 and 2 count. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a base hit. Around third. The throw in. And he's in safely at third as a run scores.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. And ball one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 on, 2 outs. That one called a strike. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And a pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Sean Murphy to bat next. And they're all loaded up. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Now, a great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So here's Murphy now. Just missed. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And it's even up. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 3-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Bouncer to second. Grissom tosses to first. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now at Fenway. And starting in this one, Spencer Strider. What do you have on him, Siggy?
power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. And the pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Strider, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with two strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Rafael Devers stands in now and watches strike one. And the next pitch is way outside. One out, bases empty. Popped up under this one. Squeezes it. Two away now. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And here it comes. Got a good eye there. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And that's in there for strike one. Casas off of first with two away. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it hits off the monster. Coming home. He'll score, and it's now a two-run game. So, man aboard, Trevor Story getting ready to hit. There's the strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. The pitch. late on that fastball.
1 and 2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 and 2.
Man on second, 2 down. Story swings and crushes one. Deep left field. And it bangs off the monster. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-2.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. That's outside. Ball 1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Line drive and foul ball. Man at second. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses there. Now 3-1. Tyler O'Neill waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch, and he walked him.
Batting 7, the left fielder.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. First and second, 2 down. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And another ball.
2-1.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that's ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate.
Digging in, Vaughn Grissom. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And the righty deals. Fought off foul. Bases loaded, 2 down. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
New inning getting started. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. The pitch. Pulls that one foul. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And a ball and 2 strikes. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. High in the air, out to right. Abreu makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. Acuna, a strong-armed right fielder, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Going 2 now. That one 95 to finish him off.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. To third, Devers. Tosses to first, and Albies is retired. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 3 and the Red Sox 2. Back here in Boston, bottom of the inning. And now Connor Wong.
The catcher, Connor Wong.
Strider back to work.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate. Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And the 3-0 finds the zone.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The wind of the pitch. He goes down looking. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Strider keeping him close.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And there's a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Runner on the move. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there is another strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count. The pitch. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and third, 2 away. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Outside, and it's 1-0. Corners are occupied with 2 down. In the air, out towards left center. He's under it. He's got it. And that will end the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We play 2 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Red Sox 2. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Pavetta back to work.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now Matt Olson up to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Kicks and deals. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Wouldn't chase that time. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
One gone, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 3 and the Red Sox 2. Back inside Fenway Park, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. The right-hander back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Righty to the plate. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Abreu at the plate and takes high there.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Ripped on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
1 strike.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And this game is tied. It's 3-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Ziggy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. That one in there across the letters. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And it's fouled away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Out to short, Arcia. To first, that's the inning. Solo blast ties it for Boston. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Michael Harris. Here comes a pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Kicks and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. And another ball. And that one upstairs. 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. Stays alive. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Hawaii to kick the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at-bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
Now, we didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Murphy batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Zach Pellet getting loose out there. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Jared Kellner next up for the Braves. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the fourth, all tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the fourth, here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong.
The catcher, Connor Wong.
The wind and the pitch. That's a strike. Right-hander kick steals. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. 1 for 2. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Over to Albies. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Duran over at first with 1 away. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Left-hand hitter waits. There goes the runner. The 2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Man at first, 1 away. That misses. Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
And now, Tristan Casas. Slider for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Two outs. Goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Zach Kelly.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and And a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Flied to right his first time.
Orlando Arcia.
And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Abreu drifts towards it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Right through there for a strike.
2023 was a special season for Ronald Acuna Jr., the unanimous MVP in the National League. After putting together the first ever 40-70 season in baseball history, it's safe to say he's going to be a special player for a long time.
Next offering is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now on Acuna. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Albies, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. That one misses, and it's 2-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouls one off, 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Story under it. Nabs it, and that is that. Braves go down quickly here, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Righty delivers.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swung on, belted. Kelnick going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Here's Trevor Story, 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu.
He swings and fouls one off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Still tied 3-3. Back in Boston, top 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Kelly back to work. Just missed. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Brennan Bernardino preparing to come on if needed. Weiser, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Matt Olson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is inside. In the air out towards right center. He's under it. Drops into the glove.
Now batting, designated hitter,
And here is Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And fouled off. At the belt and fires. That one missed. Riley, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
A 1-2. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And 2 away now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Harris up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And a 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Two outs. On the ground to short, Story. They take the force out, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. All tied up at 3 apiece. Well, we go bottom 6. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. There's the strike. That's in there. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tyler Matzik getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Jimenez getting cranked up as well. And the pitch. And that's in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. 2-2 on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris makes the grab on the run.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Connor.
And now, Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains tied at 3. Back here at Fenway Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's Sean Murphy.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The pitch. And that's outside. 1-0. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think
pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. And now it's 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 24.
And next for Atlanta, Jared Kelnick. That one pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed. Righty deals. Got him looking. And there's 2 down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch misses. The shortstop takes the ball. The wind of the pitch. That one missed. Now 3-0. Ronald Acuna Jr. up next. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Right through there for a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Matzik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Jaron Duran getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
The center fielder, Jaron Duran.
The pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one catches the corner for a strike. And another ball.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Kicks and deals. And a strike in there. And he deals. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. snap throw to first. And he's back in there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes a pitch.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And now the lefty in the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A massive home run. It's 5-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%. And I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just off the inside edge.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
On the corner for a strike, and the count is 3-1. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And at first, Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Ball 1 there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is in for a strike. Casas on at first, nobody out. Good eye in that spot. And a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Joe Jimenez on a pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate. And a good eye there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is fouled back. And strike 2.
2-2.
Two down. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Riley drifts towards it. hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Abreu.
And now the right fielder, Abreu. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. That missed by a lot. And a count 1-2. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here's a 1-2. And another ball. And that one a little bit high.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So first and second with two outs. So stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Two on, two outs. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they don't get an out on the play.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Grissom in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Two outs. Bases are full.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open. Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In the air out to center. And it drops in. One runs in. Not in time. He's safe. It's 7-3.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
So two down, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. The pitch. to the left side, but it is well fouled. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got it by him for the K. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Braves 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Greg Weisser. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a pitch. Yeah, there's the strike. Weisser, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a foul ball. And 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
The 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Riley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino up and throwing. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Just off the outside part of the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. That one down the line, and it's through for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aaron Bummer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Devers, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Left-hand batter waits. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Durant aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And first offering is fouled off. Bomber deals. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they add to their lead. It's 9-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One out, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Two runs across in the inning. All Red Sox in this one. And another ball. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And he walked him.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
One down.
Trevor.
Next to hit, Trevor Story. Hit in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Wilyer.
So man aboard, Wilyer Abreu will hit next. Top of the zone for a called strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's down and away. Not even close there. And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And here it comes. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The Red Sox up big in this one. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. we'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
And a pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino up and loosening in the pen. The 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Gathers and throws to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And the batter now, Michael Harris. Foul ball there. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
A thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And here is Sean Murphy. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. One out and a runner at second here in the top of the 9th. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelenic. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's in there. Strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they can't get the out.
The batter, number 5, Orlando Arcia.
So 2 on with 2 away. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going. Knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.